I am the rocket man they talk about. I jump from star to star, I'll walk it out.
This game raffle is brought to you by G2A.com. If you are interested in entering, pick a video game from their website and leave a comment below on this video. Enjoy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shibby here. We're playing some more Battlefield 4. This is Rush game type on Operation Locker. We are playing as the support class using probably my second favorite support weapon, that being the M240B. For the attachments on this particular weapon, we are using the HD-33. It's a 1x scope, and it's definitely my favorite out of all the 1x scopes, and I think it works better than a red dot sight on this particular weapon. We are also using the magnifier in this particular gameplay because I did not have anything else unlocked at the time. I'd probably use the laser sight instead. For the barrel so far, I like muzzle brake pretty much on everything just because it reduces that recoil that's vertical. And also our underbarrel, I don't believe I have anything else unlocked other than the stubby grip, so that's kind of what we're going with right now. And of course for our camo, we are using the Relish because Relish is the best camo ever. If you were listening to what I said earlier, you might be wondering, okay Shibby, so what is your first favorite support weapon? That would be what you get from playing the campaign, the M249 SAW. And if we look at the differences between these weapons, basically the SAW fires faster, has a larger magazine, has a little bit less kick, and lower spread. While the M240B has more damage, so 34 compared to 25. Because the weapon has higher damage, then at range it'll do more damage. Pretty basic. Overall, I would put the SAW at number 1, and then the M240B at number 2. You guys probably have other favorites for the support weapons that you like. I haven't tried every single one out, but I have unlocked them all so far. And that's kind of my opinion so far, so feel free to try these two out. And I would probably say the sight I'm using, once again, that's the HD-33. Probably want to go with the muzzle brake. And then whatever grip you want to use, some people like the angled grip, some people like a vertical grip. It really depends on what you're looking for. You may also be wondering, well, okay, Ship, so what else do you like when playing support? The ammo box is infinitely better than the ammo pack in my opinion. While you don't probably get as much just right off the one tick, you will overall supply your teammates better, it doesn't get absorbed, you just get more points, it's just overall more useful, just like the medic bag over the medic pack. Just always. We're also using C4. However, you could choose to use claymores if you're, I guess, playing on defense, but C4 just gives your class so much utility that if you don't take C4, you have a lot less options on the battlefield, such as if there's a vehicle coming at you or you want to blow up a wall. It's just better. Really, if you have a chance to take C4 on any class, such as recon or support, you should be doing that. C4 does take about 100,000 support points to unlock, so it won't happen right away, so you'll probably be going around with an ammo box and then the claymores for now. Something else that's just very strange that happens pretty soon here is I believe I was flipping on my magnifier, that accessory that I'm using on this gun, and I died and then got revived, and then my regular aim down sights or ADS was then multiplied by the magnifier. So if I use the magnifier, then it would be like a normal sight, and if I didn't, I'd be zoomed in. I'm not really sure if I liked it or didn't like it, but it was definitely an odd bug or glitch. You guys will definitely be able to tell pretty soon here. Let's see if this happens in this particular. So this is normal. Notice how we can't really see too far in the bars, and you know, we're aiming at the Doritos. Not really close up. So I'm really curious. I have not watched this back yet to see exactly what does happen, but I believe I was trying to flip it on because I couldn't like kill this guy, and something happens, and then it was bugged. So I don't know if I could replicate it at all. But it's just, there we go. See, now we're like super zoomed in. What's that about? I don't know. I was like, wait, what? I don't even, but it definitely was useful. So I'm not gonna hate on it, but it's just very, very strange. One thing I definitely like about the M240B is how the higher damage does carry through the range. So instead of hitting people for the 25 damage per bullet, you are getting that 34 damage, and then at range, your bullets are doing about 25 damage. So it's kind of nice that you can sit back and kind of plunk at your teammates. Here we go, putting the magnifier on. It actually makes everything worse, and then this is just much better. So Operation Locker, in my opinion, it's definitely the next version of Metro, jumping here to when we finally pushed their little area. And I knew the Levolution event was on this guard tower, so I was trying to make that happen because I believe getting to A is much more difficult if you don't do that. I was like trying to jump through here like, wait, what's going on here? So I just was like, out of C4, that's not gonna work. And it was really just a huge clusterfuck. But then we end up blowing this thing down. Some guy's trying to do like a 360 Rambo shot pretty soon here. Just I have no idea where I'm gonna shot from. First time playing this map once again, just absolutely no idea. I've played it on Domination, but never on Rush. So I've never seen this area or that Levolution event in particular. This guy's like, yo! No. It's shut down. But yeah, the score I get by the end of the game, that is to the fact that we had a lot of awesome medic work. And that's pretty much all that really was. So definitely was probably one of my best support games ever, just on the fact of KD wise, I guess, because I think I was like 21-1 at some point. I'm like, oh, you can't go there, get back in, soldier, dive down, getting shot from behind. Just really taking advantage of the go to prone to avoid getting shot in the back a lot of the times. Anyways, guys, yeah, if you have not subscribed yet, as you just saw the little graphic bottom left, make sure you are subscribed, because Battlefield 4, it is so awesome. I plan on uploading this like crazy. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do any like straight live commentaries quite yet. Maybe I'll try a few and see how supportive you guys are, and we'll see what you guys like there. But yeah, this map just kind of turned from, or not turned from, it just is just a huge choke point clusterfuck, and it's pretty good points. I mean, if you want to get your Metro experience, but is it my favorite Rush map ever? Probably not. I mean, there's no vehicles. It's pretty just one way that either one team is better than another and just kind of pushing, so I really doubt this map ever is decided. That's just quite closely. Like we don't steamroll them, but we push through pretty hard and kind of just do what we want because of our infantry and medic support. So if you are playing offense on this map, if half your team could be assault and just like defibbing people, throwing out med packs, you'll probably do really well, because you don't necessarily need engineers because there's no vehicles. And recon, I mean, it doesn't really offer too much. The motion balls are different than they were in Bad Company 2. I'm still trying to figure those out, quite like why they're not really doing many like motion ball assists or anything like that. I don't really know. But here we go, a little part of the domination area of this map, which domination, I just love that game type so far. If you're looking to rank up your guns and get a higher score per minute or whatnot, definitely domination's where it's at. Just the points are just so quick and just so awesome. The particular pistol we're using here, pistols are kind of hard to unlock if you don't just try for it. I'm using, I believe it's the P226. I believe it's default. And I did unlock the Rex through the campaign, but I think the Rex is quite awful because they added a delay on like how it hammers down on the round to fire it off. So the delay is just really weird. That guy is, dude, yeah, disarm him. It's not going to happen. I just had to check to make sure he didn't get it. So I'm still trying to get used to how the MCOMs work in this particular game versus the Battlefield 3 ones, where I had it turned up in my headset. I'm like, are they gonna do the click 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 diffusing? But I don't know, I couldn't really hear that, so I just wanted to take him out and make sure it was still going. So let's jump towards the last set of MCOMs in this particular situation. I did not know the whole enemy team like spawns from outside trying to get here to arm this bomb, or not arm the bomb, arm the MCOM. Because I think arming is 200, and if it explodes, it's 400. So just fantastic points if you're ever playing Rush. And then playing Rush, I get bum rushed, and you're not going to win that fight against the MX4. That thing shoots so fast. It shoots peas, but there's no way that I wasn't really like firing or planning for him to be there. So it just really would not work out. One complaint I do have about Rush is that once you win, I believe the defenders then get reduced tickets. Or the attackers. So if we see defender tickets reduced to 75, then when they go on the offensive, they have less tickets, I think. And you win in like 5 minutes. So I don't know, it's just kind of unbalanced. Yeah, but that was a pretty beast support round. Once again, I think it's my best one yet. All the light machine guns unlocked, pistols still working on, grenades all unlocked, and then some attachments, which I probably should have equipped during the round, but that's kind of it. It is what it is. And a whole bunch of ribbons. So yeah. Make sure you're using your XP boosters. If not, just hit escape, bottom right. That's where you would activate those. And we do some good stuff. Promoted to level 32, silver belt up battle pack. So great. XP boost, love it. 8,000, just kind of free. I think I was using a 50% XP boost. We am going 36-4, and that's a 9-to-1 KD ratio. Our squad did really well, and our squad leader was giving out squad commands for the most part, which equals a lot more free points. Anyways, guys, my name is Shibby. Kind of my thoughts on support if you want to try out what I was doing, and Operation Locker for the first time. Later, guys. No? Oh no. Oh, you're gonna help. You're gonna help with Levolution? No? What? What? Why is everyone coming after me? I want to try to make Levolution happen. Oh, what the fuck is blowing up? How did this chopper just crash? Please tell me you have C4 on your loadout. Please, please, please.